they kick you out of your program. Bruh, I got kicked out of my graduate school program. Hey guys, it's the Authentic Appeal and welcome back to my channel. Worth Wait Wednesdays, where a bitch like me can never be late but right on time. So I might be a little late because I had been going for a little bit, but that's not the point. The point is, you know, life being away sometimes, you know. But first and foremost, if you're new, hi, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, check out my videos. I'm a blast. If you're not new, welcome back. Make sure, like I said, you like, comment. You can also follow me on Instagram at @2_TheAuthenticAppeal. I will have that on the screen. I always forget to plug in my social media, so I'm trying to get better with that. Anything else that I always forget? I think that's it. So this video is going to be sort of like I guess it would be like a story time. I just graduated with my master's. Woo! This year, I graduated in June. It is now October and has taken me forever to do this video. Probably because it's an emotional video. I ain't about to start crying already. Come on now, I'm a thug. It's an emotional video. I went through a lot of stuff during my time in grad school. And at one point, I thought I wasn't going to graduate. So I felt like I wanted to tell this story for multiple reasons. One, to kind of just get it all off my chest because it was a lot of things that I was hiding from people. It was a lot of things that I didn't even tell my family till after I graduated. It was just, like I said, it was a lot of stuff I was keeping under wraps. So to get it all off my chest, but also to inspire people, to inspire people to keep going, because so many times it looked like I should give up. It looked like, what am I doing? It looked like, bro, this ain't for you. And I pushed through and I got my master's. So I'm just going to tell my story about my journey. Stay tuned. Okay, so anyone that knows me knows that I'm super duper duper hard on myself. Even in undergrad, whenever it comes to like school, I always have a plan when I'm gonna graduate, what classes I'm gonna take, what I need to do, all of that. Like from rip, I be having all of that set the fuck out. So I did the same thing with this. Now, I'm sorry y'all, it's hot in here and my upper lip be the first place to start sweating. Okay, so I live in New Jersey. My graduate program was in New York. Where I live and where my school was or is like 2 hours away. So when I got accepted and this was my dream school, I was like, you know what, there's no way that I'm not going to figure this out. But everybody kept asking me, like, how are you going to get there? What are you going to do? And I was like, I'm going to commute. You feel me? Like, I said like it was nothing. Once I put my mind in something, that's it, that's all. Child. So I got accepted to my program in 2016. I graduated from undergrad. And I graduated from undergrad in 2016 June. I started grad school in August of 2016, straight through. And the first obstacle was the possibility of me being homeless. So I was literally, it was the summer, going into my program, and it was just a lot of stuff going on. I really hope I'm not getting the dates mixed up, but I really think that I'm on point with this. It was the possibility of me being homeless. Me trying to figure out what to do. Like, I'm about to start grad school. Like, I don't have time for this. Like, homeless, girl, what? So me trying to figure out a way to keep things afloat for me and my family, trying to go through all resources and options and reach out to people and get loans, and it was just a lot. And at that time I was not contributing to my household because I was not under the impression that I had to. So once shit really hit the fan, I was like, okay, well, it's fine. I'm grown. Like let's see what we gotta do so this don't happen again. So I'm making light of it. I really don't want to get into the super details, but just imagine, you get into your dream school, you getting ready to go. It's already gonna be hard because you about to commute 2 hours each way on top of trying to work and everything like that. And then you find out that you about to be homeless. Like, no joke. Like, no dramatics. Like, you're about to be out on the street. So God willing, me and my family figured that out. And then I was working. I think I was working at this time maybe 2 jobs. Or I was working 1 job, but I was working 5 days a week. And the other days I was commuting. So I was working 5 days a week, and the other 2 I would have off, and I would commute to class, but then I had another job. So I was working 2 jobs, commuting to New York. Girl, stress. Then I'm also, like I said, I'm making this short. Like, I'm trying to, because I don't want this video to be too long, but I just want to, I'm getting to the point, basically. Figured out how to get out of that situation. Then I think maybe a year later, same situation happened again. This time it wasn't necessarily our fault. So here it wasn't nothing that could be worked out. It wasn't no strings that could be pulled. Like, we needed to find somewhere to go, and we needed to find somewhere to go in like 3 weeks to a month. Again, I am working. I think I'm doing my internship at this time and commuting to school. I feel like this happened towards the end of a semester. I think, yes. I think this happened towards the end of a semester. So I, being the person that I am, in the situation that I was in, I had to take control. So I started looking for houses for my family while working 2 jobs and doing an externship and commuting to class. So I don't know how I was doing all of this stuff. When I look back at it, it's crazy. Like, working 2 jobs, externing, commuting to class, and you're trying to find your family a house. Like, when I tell you, I was asking my friends, I was going to look at houses by myself. I really was like, I was on it. Because I was like, there's no way. Like, and I have a little brother. And that's who I really was thinking about. Like, there's no way that he's going into his senior year. I need him to be focused. I need him to be, getting them grades because I need him to get into college. Like, there's no way that his environment needs to change that drastically right now. It's just So, what sis do? Sis found her family a house. Sure did. Sure fucking did. I think in like 3 weeks, baby girl did that, okay? Now, the semester where all of this was happening, I did not do too well in my classes. So, I was on academic probation. I had been on academic probation my first semester and then jumped and raised my GPA all the way up. So, I was good. But then with the stress of everything that I was going through, I didn't do too well. So instead of me sitting here thinking like, okay, you should like take a break, regroup, try to do better next semester, I had a plan. And I was like, listen, I need to graduate. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I'm trying to think if was it the summer? Oh yeah, I did terrible. I was so stressed out that I couldn't even finish my final project. Like, moving into the house, I just was like, I have no more mental capacity, because once we moved into the house, I still was taking on a lot. Like, I was taking on a lot of financial responsibility. I was taking on figured I was gonna cry during this video. But I was going through a lot. I was going through a lot with my family. I'm trying not to be specific on purpose. I had lost one of the I had lost one of the most important relationships to me during this time. A friendship just slowly but surely dissolved. So I couldn't even complete a final project for one of my classes that was 50% of my grade. And I'm very big on academics, so that just tore me up. And as a result of that, she had to fail me. The other course I was taking, I asked her to let me hand in work late. And she told me one of the papers I handed in was one of the best papers of the class. So I was able to do well in that class at the last minute. But I had failed one of my classes because I couldn't do the project, right? So, like I said, I had a plan. And I was like, I need to graduate. So I decided to take 2 summer courses right after failing that course. Like I said, going through stuff with my family, taking on the brunt of a financial responsibility, still externing, still working 2 jobs, trying to do these 2 classes. And it was a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Failed one of those classes. Did well in the other class. So I took 2, failed 1. So that's 2 F's back to back. I'm hiding this. Everyone thinks I'm doing well in school, you know. I'm trying not to beat myself up about it, but I am, you know, just crying because I'm like, none of this is my fault. Like, I shouldn't be going through this. Like, if I just was able to focus on school, I'm a great student. But all these external factors just was chipping away. So, my living environment for me just wasn't healthy. Like, I was stressed out a lot. So I just was like, I need to like get out of here. So I kept trying to, but it wasn't working. And yo, I wish I could give this the raw uncut, but just due to out of respect, I can't. It was a lot. I was going through a lot. I was taking care of people. Child. So, we're going to fast forward a little bit. I moved out. I got my own place and everything. And that just, I'm telling you, that was nobody but God. Because the way that this apartment just fell into my lap, like, bruh. And that I had the financial means to go ahead and, bruh. So, and also at my externship, like, if I was at, like, a different externship where there was all seriousness and no leniency, bruh, I would not have finished my hours. I had to do 600 hours. Going through all of this stuff, y'all know it's days that I missed. It's days that I missed. It's times that I was late. Like, bruh, it was so much. Now that I sit here and I really be looking back and thinking about it, I'm like, how did you do all that stuff? How did you do all that stuff? On top of, like, taking care of people, like, woo. So I moved out, and I'm thinking, you know, everything is about to be lit. I'm still on active probation, but they rocking with me. They still like, okay, this what you gotta do, this what you gotta do. I'm like, all right. So I'm in a different environment. You feel me? I switched around my jobs. I think my externship was done at this time. So I'm like, you know what? It's time to kick ass. At this time, like I said, all my classes were damn near in person. So I didn't really have no online classes. In the summer, those 2 classes were online. Or I think one of them was online. Most of my classes were in person. So like I said, still commuting. Semester comes when I'm in my apartment. Now that had to be January 2019, I think. Around there. Possibly. I think around there. Yo. I Thought I was doing okay. And I didn't fail anything, but I think I got like a B and needed a B plus or something like that. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Which caused my GPA to drop down to a 2.9. When you're in grad school, you have to maintain a GPA of 3.0. Now, it's only so much time but they allow you to bring it up. But I guess if you don't bring it up, then after a certain amount of time, they kick you out of your program. Bruh. I got kicked out of my graduate school program. And like I said, for somebody who, like, academics is like very, very high on the totem pole for me. I'm just like, I know what I want to do. I know I want to be successful. So for me to get kicked out of my program, I was so embarrassed. I was ashamed. Bro, I thought life was over. Like, you couldn't tell me that my life wasn't over. You couldn't tell me that it's a dub. And what I went to school for to get my degree prepares you for licensure and to be a licensed professional counselor or to be a mental health counselor in the state of New York. Depends, New York, New Jersey, they have different titles depending on the state. So what they were trying to do, because I had so many credits, I was 1 point away. What they were trying to do was just give me another degree, a forensic psychology degree, which is not enough for what I want to do. And they were saying, like, you know, I wouldn't be able to come back to this school and do this program. This is my dream school. He was saying, like, my program director was like, well, you know, you can take this degree and we can, you can do another program somewhere else and go back to school. All this shit I fucking been through, and you telling me, oh, no. So, everybody kept thinking I took a semester off. Bitch, no, I was kicked out of my program. I was kicked out of my program trying to fight and fight and fight. When I tell you, I emailed my program director. I emailed the board of admissions. I emailed, when I tell you I emailed every person you could think of, the board that reviewed, I appealed. I think I wrote like 3 appeals. And because you're not about to tell me that I'm 1 point away from a 3.0 and y'all gonna kick me out of my program and I got 1 semester left. I have 1 semester left because I was about to be done. 1 semester left. I lost my shit. I was having breakdowns and then I was trying to hide it because where I was working, everybody was like, they knew I was in school. Everybody want to see me win because I'm a cool ass person. I'm dedicated. I'm determined. I'm a hard worker. So everybody wants to see me win. So they ask about school and they ask about these things. And I remember one day at work, I just broke the fuck down. Like, somebody that I consider, like, you know, a friend, but also a mentor. I just bust out crying. I got kicked out of my program. Like, it was, I felt like such a failure. I'm really hard on myself. And shout out to Tammy, because she was the person that was answering the phone calls late night. I used to have breakdowns. Like, even before I moved out, like, my living situation was so unhealthy that I used to, like, have breakdowns, like, every day. I would be walking around outside on the phone crying. Like, it was just so much. Then when I moved into my own apartment, for me to still be finally in a better position, but still be going through the same shit with school, bro, I was so pissed off, hurt, upset, just every fucking thing. Bro, you know what? If y'all ever seen Toni Braxton Unbreak My Heart when she's in the shower and she slides down, that was me in my hallway. Y'all, I swear I was just like this, like, for real. When they told me I got kicked out of my program. just going back. I'm like, dealing with being homeless, taking care of people, taking care of a house, finding a house, trying to fulfill my program. I'm in grad school, bitch. This ain't no game. Commuting 2 hours. And y'all gonna kick me out? Y'all gonna kick who out? Because, bitch, I ain't leaving. I'm not leaving. So, somebody need to figure something out. Because, who? Who taking a degree that ain't going? Who? And Tamara kept trying to tell me, like, you know what? A degree is a degree. And I said, baby, not for what I want to do. Not for what I want to do. But it was kind of like walk away with nothing or walk away with a master's degree. And for me, that still just wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. So, I fought and fought and emailed and fought and fought and emailed and fought and fought and fought. And they let me back in my program. Y'all, I was so scared because I could only graduate with the contingency for me to get 2 A's. I had to get 2 A's in my classes in order for me to graduate. Talk about stress. My whole grad school experience was stress, but it wasn't because of me or grad school. It was because of all the fucking external factors. First of all, I was supposed to graduate in 2 years, 2.5 years. I had a plan, honey. I was going to graduate in them 2.5 years, but all this other bullshit got away, failing classes and shit. I don't fail classes. I don't, that's not me. Oh, I'm getting hot. Emotions. I don't fail classes. F. What's that? What's that? What's F? So, they let me back in my program. And I had to get 2 A's. I had 2 classes left, too. Like, this is killing me. Now, I had 2 classes left. Y'all was going to kick me out. 1 semester, 2 classes left. Y'all was going to kick me out the program. And my GPA was a 2.9. Y'all needed a 3.0. Y'all know that wasn't right. So, after careful consideration, because I was not going to let this go. If I would have just let it go at the first the door slammed in my face, then I would have had a different degree, would have been upset, would have had to go back to school. It would have been a whole mess. Honey, no, I bust my ass. I had a 3.6 in grad school. Shout out to y'all 4.0s. But, honey, 3.6 for everything I had going on? Yeah. Oh, my God, I'm getting hot, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm getting angry. Oh, shit. Hold on. Contact. Oh, shit. Okay. So, why is it so hot in here? I think it's because I'm worked up. 2 A's. I had to get 2 A's. And I was stressed. I cried and reached out to my professors and let them know, like, look, this is my last chance. Whatever the fuck I need to do, let me know. Whatever I need to do, let me know. So, COVID hit. They let me back for the spring semester this year in January. And then I was going to class and then COVID hit. So then everything became, remote. Class became completely remote. And I am, sorry for those that COVID affected negatively. But honestly, throughout this thing, I had to find my blessings throughout this curse. And that was a blessing for me. Because I honestly don't know if things weren't remote, what would have happened. Like, I ended up getting 2 A+ in my classes. Bitch. But let me tell you how I started celebrating. Because I was like, look, whether I get the grades or not, I'm done. They're done with me. So, once I handed in everything, hands up, I was like, I'm done. And I had to write this paper. Oh, my God. It was so crazy. But, I did it. Bitch, I'm strong. So, yeah. I graduated. I got my master's. Bitch, I mastered it. I got my master's in forensic mental health counseling. So, yeah, someday I'm going to be a counselor. I know y'all see all the other side, the fun side, the twerking and the drinking and the turning up, but I'm very serious about my academics, and I'm very serious about helping people. And that's why my channel is going to shift a little bit. I think it's time for me to grow up as far as that is concerned, and just be more responsible about the things that I post and things that I put out there. So yeah, my content is going to shift a little bit. I just wanted to tell this story because, like I said, a lot of people don't know that I was going through all of this stuff while I was in my program. And a lot of people don't know I got kicked out. My family didn't know I got kicked out until I turned in all my assignments and I was done with the semester of this year. That whole time I was taking a semester off and all of that shit. I'm really sweating, y'all. Like, I'm sweating. What's good? Miley, what's good? But, wait, oh my God, I forgot. Fuck. Okay. So, I moved into my own place, and I got kicked out of my program. After I got kicked out of my program, I'm trying to think. I got laid off. So I got kicked out of my program, and for the fall semester, that was the semester I took off. Then during that semester, I got laid off. I thought that I had found a job opportunity that was way better than my last, paid more, was more related to my field. So I left another job in October of last year to get laid off in December. So I'm fighting to get back to my program. I'm laid off, which means I'm broke. And I have my own apartment now. So rent gotta get paid. So last year, bruh, I completely forgot I got laid off. So I took that as a sign. Once I got back into my program, I said, okay, well, I'm about to just focus on school. I'm about to just focus on school and make it do what it do and figure the rest out. And honey, that's exactly what the fuck I did. I made it do what it do. I was working Saturdays for the state. I still do that. And I just made it do what it do. Okay. And I finished. I've been through a lot. But I still persevered and I made it through. So I just wanted to make this video for people who are going through a lot, especially with grad school. You can do it. If you gotta take a semester off, if you gotta take a year off, if you get kicked out of your program, appeal, fight. Do all you can do to see if you can get back in. Honey, boo, poo-poo. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm really sweating during this video. It gotta be the emotions. I don't know, because I'm hot as hell. My whole body is like hot. I think it's the story. But I graduated, and to celebrate, I had a party. I had a graduation party. I did a photo shoot. Honey, I was turned all summer. Yes, during the pandemic. Judge your mother. Yup. I was turned. All that shit I went through, bitch, it took me like 4 years, 3.5 if you want to count the semester off, to graduate from grad school. Now, I know that's like, okay, well, that's how long it's supposed to take, because my program is so extensive. It takes 3.5 years to graduate, 3 to 3.5 years to graduate if you're doing the, you know, the recommended courses. And I was like, I want to graduate in 2.5. They say show God your plans and he gonna laugh. Child, I'm so glad that shit is over. I ain't lying or nothing. I'm so glad it is over. Like, I learned a lot. Some things I didn't want to know. But I learned a lot. I learned that I'm a lot stronger than I already knew I was. I knew I was strong. But I learned that I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. And at this point, I kind of feel like you could throw whatever you want at me. Like, I'ma cry. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna talk shit. But I'm gonna push through and I'm gonna get it done because I know what I want for myself. So right now, the obstacle is finding employment in my field. And it's been hard. It's been very hard. It's been stressful. It's been days where I've been down. Still going. Still going. I'm still going. I got my master's. I did it. I bust my ass, baby. I'm gonna put a little clip in here from the photo shoot and maybe like a picture or two. But
all right, I'm ready. You ready? Okay, here we go. There it is. Look off to your left. Right there. Bang. One more. There we go.
if you want to see the rest, you know, you gotta go on my Instagram. Go on my Instagram, __ TheAuthenticAppeal, okay, honey? I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. I did not get as emotional as I thought I was gonna get. I had my little moments or whatever, little bit tears, but I thought I was gonna be boo-hooing. Chill. I cry when I got my grades. No, the first night when I submitted everything, my friends came over. We was celebrating, and I just started crying. I miss you so much. Then when I got my grades, Tamara was here. I started crying that moment. I will never forget that moment. I was sitting right here. And it had been weeks. Because I was like, you know what? I'm not right. I'm done. Whatever. It had been weeks. I was on my laptop and I checked. And I was like, 2 A's? So I graduated with a 3.0. And they should be sending my shit soon. They actually just sent me an email talking about how they're going to send them out. So, that's my story time of how I was almost homeless. How I was finding houses, moved in a house, was taking care of people, was failing classes, got kicked out of my program, got laid off, lost one of my best friends, moved into my own place, new responsibilities, and I still graduated. Praises to the Most High. If it wasn't for God, and if it wasn't for my friends, Kia and Tamara, y'all know who they are. They're on my channel. Bro, they were so involved in the process of keeping me going. Can't forget Maria too. Like, my support system is fucking dope. Like, my friends are amazing. And I really got to give it to them. Like, they are a big... I just said I was done with this emotional shit, but they are a big reason to why I got through that shit I was going through. Because I feel like if I ain't had nobody to call, if I ain't had nobody to talk to, if I didn't have friends who were like, I don't know, like, what's the word? I don't want to say educated enough, but just in healthy relationships. Like, Tamara would literally talk me off of a ledge, my nigga. Like, that shit was rough. That shit was so rough. And I was doing it all by myself. Like, but I'm done. Work is far from over, but one milestone is complete. Like I said, I got my master's in forensic mental health counseling. The next step is starting my clinical hours so that I could become licensed. So right now I'm just looking for work. You know, I gotta make sure I get a supervisor and stuff like that, so they can sign up for my hours. So that's where I'm at right now. I still got my little part-time job on the weekends for the state. And yeah, that's where I'm at. You know, getting these hours, debating on if I want to go back to school for a doctorate program. Maybe, like, I was thinking, like, maybe after the first year, because it takes 2 years. I want to get licensed in the state of New York. It takes 2 years approximately for you to become licensed. So I was like, maybe after the first year, getting my feet wet, you know, seeing how things really are, then I could apply to a doctor program. But doctor program, I don't know. Stay tuned and see what's in store for the Authentic Appeal. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know if you're thinking about applying to grad school, if you're in grad school and you're struggling. If you can relate, like, let me know. Drop your story down below. Like, comment, subscribe. The Authentic Appeal. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, __ The Authentic Appeal. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys later.